Welcome to the Childcare Genius Podcast, the world's leading authority on childcare marketing, mindset, expansion, and profitability. Our host, Brian Duprey, is the world's most sought-after childcare coach, having helped tens of thousands of childcare owners from around the globe take their business to the next level. Let's welcome to the Childcare Genius Podcast, our host, Brian Duprey.
Welcome to the Childcare Genius Podcast. I'm your host, Brian Duprey. Thank you so much for tuning in today. And today I'm going to talk a little bit about polls and surveys, why you need to do them and the importance of them. So why would you want to survey your customers? Something I held off on a long time for is actually asking for feedback. 20 years ago, you could do it on paper because there really was no electronic way to do it. So I remember asking our parents, we would ask them things such as what radio station that they listened to, because we wanted to know where to advertise, what TV station and things like that. This was, pre-internet days. Internet was just, kind of the new back then. And internet advertising was very new. So we just wanted to ask questions like that. We want to ask customer satisfaction, things they liked, things they disliked. But as things have changed, it's easy now to do it electronically. Problem is people are busier today, so it's harder to get them to actually do it. Whereas before, when you hand them a piece of paper, you got a much higher success ratio. You got to try to give people an incentive to want to do these for you. So anyway, people tend to want to always give you a negative opinion, but sometimes you got to fight out it to get a positive one. But there was a company called SurveyMonkey, and that's who we used for many years. And since then, the Google platforms, the MSN, the Microsoft platforms have poll and survey components to them. And basically, you could do it for free as part of the Google Sheets. You can create kind of a survey in there. So if you don't know how to do it, just go to Google and search, how do I create a survey using Google if you have a Google platform, or how to do it using the Microsoft platform. And then you'll pretty much learn how to do it, and you can survey them for free. And you can send that out via whatever your parent communication app is, through your CRM, or you could send it out an email. Just let parents know that it's coming. But you want to ask them questions about your school. Do they like, the cleanliness of it? Is there a particular staff member that they really like? Is there something at the program that they think should be improved? Don't be afraid to ask those kind of questions. And when you get the results in, don't be afraid to share those results with the families. It's an area of transparency. Now let's talk about surveying staff. Again, equally as important to send these out. And you could ask them a satisfaction questions. And the more you could ask them, the better feel you're going to be how people are satisfied. And whatever that level is, if you were to say on a scale of 1 to 10, how satisfied are you with your job? They say 76. Well, if you survey all the people, you get the average number that is. So the average was 85. And you mark that down. And 6 months later, you're going to send the same survey out, and you're going to see if it's increased or decreased what the average is. That's a way to know if your morale at your company is improving or declining. So it's a good barometer of that. So don't be afraid to ask surveys. Don't be afraid to do polls on your social media. There's a poll button, basically. And you could ask your audience what they like and dislike. Let's just say you want to decide to paint a color of a classroom between, say red and white or blue, whatever. Throw a poll out, what people like. Why not? People love to give their opinion, and it might give you a chance to say, yeah, blue came in 74%. We're going to go with blue. It makes it look like you asked for somebody's opinion. You can do the same thing with your staff, asking them by doing a poll. So don't be afraid to ask your audience for their input. They will feel very honored that you took the time to ask them. They will hopefully provide honest and good feedback for you, and you can use that to your advantage in knowing whether parents are overall happy or satisfied with your service, or overall generally unhappy, but maybe there's nowhere else for them to go, and that could change. So use that as your canary in your coal mine, or your bellwether to know whether things are good at your school or things could be improved. And I hope that helps. And if we can help you with your marketing, feel free to reach out to us. We can help you with it. If you're struggling in any way with enrollment or staffing, give us a shout. Go to childcaregenius.com under the marketing services tab. Just click on there and then learn about all the services we offer, and click on the inquire now if you'd like to get on a call with me or somebody on my team. So this is Brian Duprey, Child Care Genius. We hope you enjoyed today's episode, and we'll see you next week with a brand new episode of the Child Care Genius podcast.
Thank you for listening to the Child Care Genius podcast. If you enjoyed the show, please do us a favor and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss a future episode. Don't forget to visit our website at childcaregenius.com to see a list of services we offer to help grow your child care business. Until next time, thank you for being a part of the Child Care Genius community.